Hello, I've been Rand here. We're playing Farming Simulator 17 on Broad Acres on the RDAllen, a multiplayer server. And yes, this map is definitely broad. Currently seeding on field 6 here. Got lots of other hired workers going here as well, doing other random tasks. Just myself on the server here at the moment. Joined in TeamSpeak by King Joker, Mathos, and Stars and Stripes is here as well. So yeah, oh, actually lots of courseplay workers going. I just noticed that. I guess they're going on courseplay. So we'll probably start a hired worker on this task here in a few moments and get some more hired workers going. Seems like the server's been running pretty good here the last couple of days. Haven't had as many issues, so that's a good sign. Also, the amount of equipment we're getting on here has been piling up as well, I've noticed, which is probably good given, again, the size of the map. Reminder, by the way, for anybody that would like to join us on the multiplayer servers, information is in the description of the video below. Just make sure you please join us on TeamSpeak. Again, anyone's welcome to join as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. Rules are in TeamSpeak, by the way. And at least for Farming Simulator servers, we currently have 3 Farming Simulator multiplayer servers. Server 1 is Valley of the Old Farm yet. Been updated here to the new version of the map. Then we got Server 2 here is Broad Acres, Australian-based map, by the way. And then Server 3 is Repented yet. Again, Server 3, our old iron server. So if you like lots of old equipment, definitely, again, want to check out Server 3 there. Servers 1 and 2, by the way, have more modern, larger equipment. You know, like the John Deere Air Seeder here, and, well, Case Quadtrax in game, but Case Quadtrax, all that good stuff. Speaking of the Quadtrack here, I did notice this Quadtrack is actually a Case Quadtrack 470, not a 620, so it's actually a little bit smaller one. There's like 6 of these quad tracks on here, by the way. Again, this is all starter equipment. Somebody did mention to me, I was complaining we did not start with any trucks. Apparently there is a modded truck and trailer that is supposed to come with this map if you start it with it. So that's probably why we don't have any trucks or trailers. So I think we're pretty much well justified in cheating in the money there to buy the trucks and trailers we needed. Didn't take the time to look and see once if that was actually the case or not, or how many trucks and trailers we started with. But a couple of people have mentioned there is supposed to be a truck and trailer that this map starts you with, in addition, you know, to the tractors and planters and sprayers and combines and what else do we got? Cultivators. Wonder if there's supposed to be a plow that it starts you with too. What were you gonna say, Joker?
I was just wondering if it was missing any starting equipment mods.
Yeah, apparently we must have been missing a truck and trailer from what people have been telling me. I don't know what truck and trailer. I don't know if it's part of the... There was a mod pack that came with this map too, wasn't there?
I don't know. I downloaded it from the server.
Okay, I'd have to go look again. I don't remember. Needless to say, I didn't upload any of the mods. If there were mods that came with this map, I didn't upload any of them. And mod-wise as well on the server here at the moment, we're running pretty lean on the mods. Just again, this is a 16x map. We have been struggling a little bit with it, but like I said, at least the last few days seems like it's been going pretty good. Haven't really noticed any issues. Been using courseplay as well, quite extensively here from the looks of it. I don't know who set up all the courseplay courses, but looks like they're working pretty good. I did have a couple people say, you know, using courseplay on large fields like this causes lag. Seems like it's running just fine. Haven't noticed any lag issues running courseplay on these fields. You know, I'd imagine when you first generate the course, yes, that might be a problem. I can definitely see that. Does that single player, but once the course is generated and running, it shouldn't create any additional lag. And at least just in my experience too, running lots of equipment on a field. Seems like typically running it with course play actually has less lag than actually using hired worker. And we're still not to the other end of the field here yet. In fact, let's see what's here. We are halfway. So, again, what have we been recording for? 5 minutes here. And we're only halfway on the field. So, again, just to give you folks a perspective of the size of this field, you know what, we'll just, we'll make it all the way to the end. Then we'll hire the worker here. Just so you folks kind of get an idea of the size of this map here. Again, this is probably going to be more of a management simulator rather than actually farming simulator here, just because of the size of the map. So again, 16x map. Again, like I said, you could fit the entire Goldcrest Valley map in like field 15 and 19 there. You know, put Goldcrest map in one of them, and Sosnovka in the other field there. Both those maps would fit inside of those fields. That's how big those fields are. The entire maps. I mean, at least be real close anyway. Maybe not quite exactly, but you know, like say maybe field 14 there, you could probably fit 2 normal size maps inside that field.
You think if you took 4 standard maps without any production on it, like Valley of the Old Farm, Goldcrest, Sosnovka, and another farm, put them on a 4X map all together, you think it would run?
I wouldn't know why not.
You have to join up some roads.
Yeah, you'd have to figure out how to do some roads. You remember, what map was it from? The Islands? From 15? It was like the last map we played on back in Farming Simulator 15 on the multiplayer. It was the 4 Farming Simulator maps joined together. And yeah, the mod author did some creativity there with the roads to get all the roads to join together. Rather interesting map there. We had the Farming Simulator 09 map. I don't remember the name of that map. We had the Farming Simulator 11 map, the Farming Simulator 2013 map, and I think it was at Westbridge Hills. No, it must have been the Farming Simulator 15 map, I guess. I don't remember which ones again, but yeah, I think it was the original Farming Simulator 15 map, all in one 4X map there. Oh, let's see. We're almost 3/4 of the way through the field here. Uh-oh, probably an autosave. Again, autosaves on this map are just brutal here. Takes a couple of seconds to autosave. So no, it's not the game locking up, just an autosave happening. Well, I guess it is the game locking up there for a few seconds. That, of course, was one of the first issues we had with the map here. We couldn't get it to save. We have since, looks like we've completely rectified that issue by deactivating a bunch of the mods. Again, not sure which mod or mods were causing the issue, but like I said, running fairly lean on the mods here. That doesn't mean, by the way, that the mod size, downloading the mod pack for the server is any smaller, because Broad Acres is a rather large map to download in the first place. So it's still a fairly large download for the server just because of the map. But at least for the rest of the mods, it's not that big of a download. I think there's maybe 20 mods on the server at the moment. Something like that compared to, you know, normal 100 or so we have. Gonna have to have mod withdrawal counseling here at this rate, right?
Well, just get Jeffrey in there.
Oh, just get Jeffrey in. Oh, he's gonna have serious issues. Only 20 mods?
Well, maybe he'll know how I feel when he leaves a little corner unharvested.
Oh. Okay, we can finally see the other end of the field here at least. So we're getting close. And a couple of tractors, I think they are cultivating over there. I'm not sure what this missing spot here is. I suppose maybe we should investigate that, but... all the fields do have fences around them, by the way, which is somewhat annoying. It doesn't seem to cause any issues with the hired workers, though, so that's good. I was a little bit concerned about that when I seen that, but hired workers seem to navigate around them. Obviously just missing the headlands primarily, so if you want to do the headlands, you kind of have to do them manually. And or use course play and then have course play do, you know, probably 2 or 3 headlands depending on what implement you're using. Cedar here probably 2 would suffice. And some of the plows you might want to max it out at, say, maybe 4, 5, 6 headlands. Plow-wise, we still have not activated any modded plows yet that I know of. We're still using just the in-game plows. Probably in the future here we'll activate one of the modded plows here just so we can make plowing a little bit quicker. Otherwise, plowing these fields with, what's the largest in-game plow, like 6 meters or something like that. Or we might activate the big bud pack too. Probably a good choice for this map here. Big Bud at least has I think it's an 8-meter plow that comes with it. Okay, there we go. 11 minutes, well, I'll say 12, almost 12 minutes into the recording here, and we finally made it to the other end of the field. Whew. Okay, just gonna hire a worker on that. We'll hop out, let him do his thing, and let's see what else we got going on here. Maybe we should check the field status, which again is going to take a moment to load here, unfortunately. Still one of my complaints about how Farming Simulator does their new synchronization. I mean, yes, it is quicker, but when it comes to stuff like this, it's not very helpful. So out of curiosity, I don't know, again, who set this up or how they have it set up here. So, course play, settings, what are we looking at here? Well, I guess I can't even see. Oh, I guess you can't see the course on multiplayer, can you? Interesting. Courseplay says it got 4 hours and 11 minutes to go here, though. 14.5 meters. It's running. Okay, it's running 2 tools. So that must be the other tractor that's behind us there that's running it here as well. So we should be safe starting that hired worker there. Don't think he'll catch up here at this point. Planting soybeans, by the way, on the field. That's what was selected on the seeder there, so we just left it at that. Let's see, we got some quad tracks that are plowing over here. Again, I think they are on course play, so we got, what, 4 of them. They also are going to take, apparently, 4 hours and 38 minutes to finish the course. Oh, these are the smaller ones, too, yet, aren't they? Working with a 5.1 meters. Interesting. Well, these aren't even the large plows on this field. Probably better for course play, though, and hired workers. These are technically the largest plows in the game here that would work probably okay with a hired worker and or course play. Which again is one of the reasons we want to add one of the modded plows, or possibly the plow from the big bud pack, back onto the server here.
Servers like that make it so you don't want to do plowing and cultivating.
Yes, I know.
You just want to no-till everything because you don't want to. Nobody's got the time to sit there and do it.
Yeah, speaking of which, does this field even actually need to be plowed?
I could never see a plow that icon on them. Only the 3 smaller ones.
Oh, okay.
All the big fields that never get a plow indication up.
Okay. From what I'm seeing right now, yes, it is showing it needs to be plowed. Little portions of the map are loaded for me at the moment. And I do mean little portions. So yeah, at least from what I'm seeing, it says field 8 needs to be plowed. Field 19 also needs to be plowed. Whew. That's going to be painful to plow that one.
Just rent a bunch of plows.
Rent a bunch of plows. Well, we got 2.2 million at the moment, so someone's made a good amount of money. Ooh, 9 hours finished work. Oh, someone's got a 9RX.
Did I hear 9R?
Not just a 9R, a 9620 RX.
Oof, I'm coming in.
It's pulling a green cedar too yet.
Ooh.
You gotta love the looks of this field. There's like all different growth stages on it. It's a bit ridiculous.
This goofy thing probably ain't loaded yet.
Oh, let's see what's here. I'm guessing whoever was doing this probably wants it on the next field here, which is 22. Also planting soybeans. So I have lots of soybeans here, I guess.
Cha-ching.
Ching. Oh, we must be making fairly good money on here because, again, like I said, we got a lot of new equipment. Lots of 8Rs.
About to get rid of the quad tracks?
Have to get rid of the quad tracks?
No, did they?
No. We still got quad tracks, too. We probably got like 30 tractors on here at this point. Okay, let's see. So let's set up course play here. So he's already in fieldwork mode. This is what, number 22? Current vehicle position, starting direction automatic, return to headland smooth. Got 3 headlands set. I think we can just leave it all set like that. That's what we end up with here.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is like I was saying here a few moments ago. This is probably where we're getting the lag from. Oh, that wasn't too bad, actually. Except the gate closed on us. Hopefully that gate's going to open back up here. Early gate. Okay, there we go. But yeah, generating course by courses is probably where you're going to get a little bit of lag. And like I was saying, that actually wasn't too bad there, given the size of this field. Probably a couple of the smaller fields on the map here, by the way, 22, 21, and 20. And by smaller, they're probably still bigger than all the fields on, say, Goldcrest combined. Okay, start at first waypoint and drive the course. A lot of production on this map, too, by the way. I don't know that we've gotten into any of that yet. Ooh, I don't like the direction he's pointing. I guess we'll see what happens here. Oh, he seems to be sorting himself out. That's good. Oh, is he going to catch the fence? Yeah, he catches the fence. This section of the map we're up in here does have a lot of the production, by the way. Also, some rather large biogas plants on this map as well. We mentioned like maybe field 8 there would be a good one for corn. Do some chopping. I think we got a DB120 on here somewhere, don't we?
Yeah, you activated it, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I know I made sure I left that one activated. It's like, yeah, that one might come in handy.
Coming in.
Okay.
Well, my farmers was taking forever to load up.
Yeah, mine did yesterday, too. I wasn't sure what was up with that.
Maybe called it a ropa thing?
That's what I was wondering. It loaded fine today, but yesterday I bet you it took like 5 minutes.
That's what it took me today when I first turned it on. I thought something was wrong with my computer.
Interesting. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. And like I said, it was yesterday for me, yesterday afternoon. I started up. It's like, wow, what is taking so long? It's like 5 minutes here waiting for it to load. It finally loaded. And like I said, it was fine today. Loaded right up, but Well, that was a quick enough sink. Again, given the size of this map. Now, why can I not get in this tractor down here? Don't know. That's weird.
Oh, it didn't take too long.
Yeah, no, that loaded up pretty quick.
Oh, that noise that'll spawn is horrible.
Oh, yes. For those of you who wondering what that sound is, that's the sound of, I think, some sort of bird that's in Australia. I don't remember what the name was there again. Somebody did tell me, but yeah, like I said, I don't remember what the name was exactly, so...
Well, a lot of other maps have trains or something else, and I don't know why they started doing that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where you can hear, you know.
Yeah, Missouri's that way. It's kind of annoying. Get on the Missouri map there. Well, it's loading. You hear that. I think it's the plains.
Isn't it?
I think, yeah, plains on Missouri.
Somebody thought that was a good idea somewhere.
I guess so. Well, I don't know why the map wouldn't let me tab this tractor, but I can get in it just fine, so...
Oh, this is horrible. This guy don't know how to plow.
They're all running on course play, so... Or should be, anyway.
Joker, I watched one take off, and he plowed on a 45. I was like, what are you doing? The line's straight.
Okay, let's get the seeder filled up here, I believe. These are the seeds over here. Or not. Let's see what's here. Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay, now it's filling. And then the fertilizer there should be the white tanks. Joined on the server by King Joker there. By the way, he joined us a few moments ago. And, whoa, King Joker's in 2 case tractors. Okay.
The only thing I'm getting to become the owner on is the dump trucks.
I think that's maybe because somebody's already owning some of these other vehicles.
Well,
Is that,
how come I can drive it?
admin can drive anything they want.
I'm not signed in.
Oh, in that case, I don't know. For those of you wondering, by the way, we're using the new multiplayer mods on this map here, giving those a try. I guess they're working okay here so far. Not really sure. Haven't used them before. We got the multiplayer bank, multiplayer seller, and multiplayer owner mods on here. So what is it? Left control B for the bank? Yeah, left control B for the bank here. So yeah, we can see who has how much money and what money.
So that's no longer external account mod?
Nope. This actually seems to be a lot better. You can actually see who has what money, and like the William here has 754,000. Before, the only way you could see it was if you looked at the XML file on the server.
Can you embezzle?
Well, I imagine I can if I want to. you could with the old external account mod.
Mr. What's his name no longer has 705,000?
Yeah,
I believe it was $75.
You could just copy that player's number over to your number, and voila, you now have that
yeah.
amount.
Sorry, guy. We gotta eat too.
Right. Okay, let's set this on corn here. Oh, I can see another massive chopping session coming here from this field. Definitely going to be some courseplay work on this one, I think. I'll say so far it doesn't seem like we've had any real major issues with course play here.
So where's the seed and stuff at?
It's those smaller bins off to the side of the main big bins. And then there's some small white bins for liquid fertilizer. If you see like the 3 small white bins, that's the liquid fertilizer, and the seed should be right next to them in the gray silver bins with the auger sticking out of them. Okay, realign GPS, zero that out. Oh, thank you, Gates.
Bill Gates?
Yeah, the Gates. You try to use GPS mod or something like that, and then they close on you. Not very helpful, really. Oh, has anybody tried out the Ropa DLC yet?
Is it officially, like, totally out?
March 17th. Should be.
Yep, it came out a few hours ago.
Nope.
Wonder why they released the Steam version so much later than the one on their website. It's on the website. It was available last night already. Anyway, field 8 here, by the way, is just as long as field 6, so that's going to take another 12 minutes here if we go all the way down to the other end of this field. We'll probably wrap up the episode before that happens, though. Again, this is the John Deere DB120 that has the fixed seed and fertilizer usage. Unfortunately, though, I think the mod author maybe nerfed the capacity just a little too much. Probably one pass down this field is probably going to use this entire tank of fertilizer here. It's going to be ridiculous.
Pretty much.
We'll have to get, like, you know, just a refill on either end.
Put up tanks.
Yeah,
so
right.
You just drive it.
Right.
Forgo the truck, you need tanks.
You still looking for the seed and fertilizer yet?
Yeah, you're gonna have to come do this.
Okay.
I don't know where you're talking. I see the 3 tanks, I think.
The 3 white tanks?
Yeah, do you just pull up on the scale or do something?
Should be next to the 3 white tanks is the fertilizer, liquid fertilizer. As soon as the map loads, I'll tab down there here a minute. Nope, can't tab to a grain cart.
Oh, the 3 tanks over there?
3 tanks. Are they on this side? I don't see
Over
any.
behind the grain cart, or is that gas?
That's gas, I think. There's 3 tanks way on the other side of this main silo system here.
There's one single tank over here. It says Shell on it, by the tree there. Then there's 3 tanks down by the trees down there behind the Bergman.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what those are. Fuel, maybe? I see a flammable symbol on them, so... I think these silos here are just for the train, I'm assuming.
Yep.
That's what it looks like anyway. Seed and fertilizer must be only on the other side here then. Yeah, if you see the silos on between this gap here, that's the seed and fertilizer. Boy, need to add the fast walk mod on here. Yeah, he doesn't have them labeled. I think one of these is pellet fertilizer. One of them is seed. I think we were getting seed out of this one. And then these over here are liquid fertilizer, the white tanks.
Okay, I was just on the wrong side.
Yep, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, he doesn't have them labeled, so I think this one here is the seed. At least that's where I was filling at. Seemed to be working, so. Anyway, everyone, looking at time, looks like it's about time to wrap up the episode. So that you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. A reminder, too, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer servers, information's in the description below there for the TeamSpeak server. Again, we ask that you please just join us on TeamSpeak. Again, anyone's welcome to join, as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules. And at least if you want to join on here, well, you better be ready for one big map. Again, 16x map here, so. Again, folks, thanks for watching, and until next time.
PC rules.